If you've ever tried filming outside, you already know how beautiful natural light can be, but also a bit annoying. In 1 minute, your shot can look perfectly exposed, and in the next, through some clouds, all of a sudden it's underexposed, then the sun suddenly peeks through and now it's overexposed. And that inconsistency is very annoying to deal with. And that's why portable lights can be so helpful. You can bring them out to your outdoor shoots and not have to worry about those inconsistencies. And that's where these come in. These are the GVM 800D 6X lights. This is a 2-light LED panel kit that does bicolor, full RGB, app controls, and can be battery powered. So in this video, I'm going to be reviewing them specifically as it relates to filming outdoors. I'll show you what they are, how I'd use them, and whether or not they're worth picking up as a filmmaker, content creator, or photographer. Before we get into it, GVM did send me these lights for this review, but I don't get to keep them and they don't have any say on the final video. And so I'll be giving you my honest thoughts. So these are GVM's panel light kit that are 40 watts approximately. And as I mentioned, they do bicolor. So you have your 3200 to 6500 Kelvin, and you have full RGB control using the color wheel. As you can see, these are very compact lights and they have all the LED panels here. And to help control spill, you have these barn doors that allow you to shape the light better to fit your needs. Because you both have warm, cool, and RGB controls, this makes this light very versatile for your standard film looks where you don't want anything crazy, or if you're going for more like Euphoria style, super neon look, these will easily work for that. And the full RGB controls is great for more creative looks, whether that's for music videos, short films, and other creative projects. So how would you use them outdoors? Well, these are not powerful enough to actually overcome the power of the sun, right? These are still just 40-watt lights. These are great for smaller outdoor setups. So if you're filming a talking head portion in the shade, you can use one of these lights to help lift you up out of the shadows for a better exposure. Or if you're doing a product video, you can use one light as a sort of key light and then the other one to add some splash on the background just to give more dimension to your image. And one of my favorite ways to use a portable light like this, especially outdoors, is to use it as some sort of hair light. So you can place this behind your subject such that you're separating them from the background. And because this is RGB, you can get pretty crazy on the types of looks you're going for. And during weaker light hours like sunset and sunrise, these are actually more than powerful enough to become something like your key light. So the key is using them in the right situations. They're not going to overpower the sun, but they're good accent lights, and during those dimmer hours can be more than powerful enough to expose your subjects. And the reason you're able to take these outdoors is because they actually have 2 MPF battery slots. And so you can power these using those MPF batteries, meaning you don't need a wall outlet. But of course, if you are in a studio environment like I am right now, you can plug it in using the DC barrel port in here. And that's what I have on the edge light here on the side off camera. Just be aware that the power switch here, depending on where you flick it, is either going to be pulling from the batteries or pulling from the DC barrel input. So you just want to make sure that you're switching it over to the one you're actually using. Another helpful feature of these lights is the capability to use apps to control them. So GVM has their GVM 2 apps, and that's actually what I use for the key light as well. And so you're able to sync these to your app and control them wirelessly. The lights also have creative effects built in them, like TV, broken light bulb, flash, etc. I don't think most people will use these for everyday use, but any of those creative short films, music videos, those come in handy very often. So who are these lights actually for? I think these lights make the most sense for beginner filmmakers, YouTubers, content creators, photographers, and small video crews looking for a more affordable, portable lighting kit. For a great deal of my first 2 years as a filmmaker, I used 2 GVM LED panel kits similar to this one, and it was great as a simple key light and a backlight. And that's what I did for most of my interviews, and they came out great. These are an upgrade from that now that they have those creative controls and full RGB, which make them much more versatile, especially for those creative looks. And if you're just building out your lighting kit, having 2 lights gives you so much more flexibility and creative control than opting for just one big light. But if you really do need something more powerful to help combat the power of the sun, then you'll definitely not want these because that's not what they're designed for. These are very basic key lights for indoor and mild outdoor use and great for accent lights. For a more powerful light, you'll want something like 600 watts, maybe even 1200 watts, and that'll actually help you combat the power of the sun. So if you're interested in picking up a kit of these 800D 6Xs, there will be a link in the pinned comment and description box below. Using that link helps support the channel at no extra cost to you. And if you're new here, consider subscribing as I make weekly videos on filmmaking technique, gear reviews, and how to make money with your camera. If you want to keep watching, you can check out my latest gear review on the Canon C50 here. Thank you so much for watching all the way until the end. I appreciate every single one of you who do, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.